Meet Elliot Elvis, a veritable encyclopedia of car history and a Corvette aficionado. We took him from Kansas for a joyride through the Garden State in a '99 C5 Corvette convertible, indulging in the truest New Jersey experience I could conjure up for him. Now, there's one catch. I called shotgun, which means Elliot's driving in New Jersey, which probably means just a lot of sitting in traffic. He has no idea what's coming, and I'm excited to hit the road with my friend Elliot. I'm Eric Bassett, Jersey born and raised, which means I'm fluent in sarcasm and have questionable opinions about what counts as a real beach. My parents, total superheroes. My mom's a nurse and basically a human lifesaver factory. And my dad's an EMT, firefighter, and was even a cop. Nice. Naturally, I thought, hey, I could be a hero too. So I became an EMT, a cop, and even joined the military. But plot twist, turns out ego is not a superpower. Cue the montage of me falling on my face. Fast forward to today, and I'm the co-founder of Fanathem, a company I started with my childhood best friend. We team up with creators who are so talented, they make me question what I've been doing with my life. Their content, truly amazing. But what's even better, it's the people behind it. That's why I started this show, to take you behind the scenes, behind the channel, and behind the creator, to share the stories, quotes, and movies, and talk about all the cool stuff that makes life worth living. So strap in. Everybody strap in! Grab some popcorn, maybe a drink. It's about to get awesome. Or awkward. Or both. Probably both.
Hey,
Elliot.
Eric.
What's up, buddy?
Good to meet
How
you,
are
man.
you? Nice to
I'm
meet
good.
you as well. Come on, let's get inside. Check out the ride.
Let's check this out.
When picking a car for Elliot Elvis, we have to pick something that he's obsessed with.
I'm looking forward to this.
This is what I brought for you today.
Love to see it. A C5 convertible.
That's right. This car has a lot of quirks.
That's awesome.
It's nice though. It's very American. It's
It
very
is.
Jersey, I think, too. I don't know. Is
is.
this your first time in Jersey?
This is.
We are going to do a whole bunch of New Jersey stuff today.
Oh, good.
If I had a working title, would be the Jersiest Corvette of all time.
He's gonna be more than satisfied.
Okay.
Let's fire this thing up.
Yes. And I'll give you
Some instructions.
instructions.
Oh, no wonder you had trouble with the gear shift, because the stock knob is gone.
Yes.
Which has the pattern on it.
Yes.
So I could see first time C5 driver, or really, I don't know how many Corvettes you've driven.
Not many Corvettes.
But yeah, you kind of need that. And heck, to jumping from Corvette to Corvette, I need it.
I got in and I was like, okay, that's not reverse.
That's not fair,
first.
whoever did
That's
this.
not reverse, that's sixth. and this LS will actually take off in sixth.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna go straight across, and the first stop is about 30 seconds from here, and it is a Dunkin Donuts.
Okay, that's perfect. Okay, at least we can go straight.
Do you drink, you drink coffee?
Oh, sure.
All right, thank God.
All right,
All right, here we go, first stop,
let's do it.
Dunkin Donuts.
I gotta say, this is a very Jersey Dunkin Donuts, because it also looks like a gas station.
It definitely is. You could probably get a buttered roll here.
Okay.
Oh, damn
I
it.
would have done the same thing. I always go for the
I
right
saved
door.
you.
Thank you. Now this will be, are we getting back in the car? Because I'll tell you, you get to learn one of the follies of the C5 and Corvettes in general.
A terrible
Until
cup holder
a laughably bad cup holder.
and a stick shift at the same time.
Yes.
This will be interesting.
This will be great.
Yeah, this would have sucked without knowing. You're like, where is reverse?
Where's reverse? Yes. I drove forward like
Yeah, and you're
six
like,
times.
yeah,
in a
because you're
row.
like, okay, maybe this one, maybe this one,
Nope.
maybe this one.
Nope.
Yeah, this one it's actually, oops, see, I Saturn shifted
God
it. Oh
damn
no! Sorry, it's first time driving stick.
We're gonna go that.
Sorry for the crotch
just
burn
like-
already.
I was just
It's
like,
so early in the drive with the coffee.
literally an hour ago, I was like, when you get a car, it's not yours. You got to go get napkins. So I got napkins for my rental car, but
No, not
for
this.
one.
That's the other good thing about Corvettes. It regularly, you just go 1, 3, 5. Don't waste your time with the other gears. There's so much torque, and it's so smooth.
It really is a great engine.
It's just like I said. I would teach like my daughter when she gets of age how to drive on something like this, like over any Civic or 4-cylinder thing, just because this gets you the action, and it's so forgiving. Because even if you let the clutch out a little too fast, it'll still kind of shudder and go.
I think the style too, like especially C5 and modern, like I think they've held up. They still look like a new modern car.
And especially this one, C5s are way more rounded, and I think that helped modernize it, because the C4, no matter even the newest one, looks dated.
Yeah.
And I love the C4. It's just something about the C5 stayed modern. Almost 20 years on now, or more than 20 years on.
Yeah.
Hey, George's Liquor Deli. Oh, and deli. See, it's cigarettes and coffee.
Liquor
and sandwiches.
And Bud Lake Diner.
Oh, yeah.
New Jersey is the diner capital of the world.
Okay. Like
there
that.
are diners everywhere, and they're open 24/7, which is difficult because when you leave New Jersey,
then you're
it's
like
3 o'clock in the morning. You expect a place to be open.
Where's the sandwich shop?
Yeah, no, there's nothing. So, what's your favorite Corvette?
I wish I had one of those. Oh, it's easy. It's this.
What do you think of like a 53 or a 63 or a 67?
I think 53s are, first of all, very important. The first year of the Corvette, they only built 300 of them, and because you couldn't really get them. You had to. Especially back then, they were given away. They were promotional vehicles. 54, mechanically and visually identical. So I love that, and I think it's one of the 53, 54, 55, one of the most beautiful cars of all time. I think it's prettier than the Jaguar E-Type, which is a controversial statement, but trust me, if you see them together in the same room, it's like...
I love it. And there's a certain, like, a kinship you feel with your father. For me, it's a kinship with America.
Yeah.
Like, for me, it's just like, the E-Type is the British thing.
Right.
And it is it is gorgeous.
Definitely.
I mean, the E-Type in Austin Powers.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I can't...
Perfect.
Can't say anything bad about that. But I love the 53, 54, and 55 because I don't know if you know how much about Corvette history. They didn't sell well. It was a pointless car. Nobody knew what to do with it. I mean, they almost were going to cancel it until the next year when Ford came out with the Thunderbird.
No kidding.
And
so the competition created.
They created. If you noticed in 56, then it got the White Cove, and that's been the iconic car. If you tell somebody who's just a normal car person, so show me an early Corvette, they'll always show you one of those. If you're actually driving in a 53, 54, 55, which I have, people say, what is that? It's not even recognized as America's sports car because that's not when it got to be America's car. And like I said, it almost died completely before the Thunderbird. And then, of course, the Thunderbird's been...
The Thunderbird's a beautiful car.
It is. But they're different. And like I said, the 53s, 4s, and 5s were really cool because I'm just glad they made them. They had no windows, no door handles. They cost as much as a Cadillac. I mean, it was a car, who is this for? And sports cars weren't a thing yet. So you have to think, you're explaining this to the motorists. They're like, no, it's motoring for fun. And they're like, what? No, I use this to go somewhere. And you're like, no, but what if it was fun? And there was just two of you and not a bench seat and not all this other stuff. And it's quick around corners. They're like, why would I need to go around corners fast?
Yeah, but what if it was fun?
Yeah, and they're like, why? The idea of motoring for fun wasn't a mass-marketed thing. Oh, geez, look at this. I'm turning in and they're passing me on the shoulder. That's
got places to go.
That's a Jersey driving experience.
It's got places to go. It's got places to go. Right up here to the American flag.
Morning. Hello. I want to play some mini golf. You only take cash.
I might have.
That's very New Jersey.
I have 5. That puts me right at.
When's the last time you played mini golf?
It really has been probably since like 2020, maybe.
Oh, we got a practice green because this is really serious. Mm-hmm. You want to get a practice swing in?
Yeah, we'll
see how it rolls,
Yeah. Okay.
I already don't like my chances. Favorite year Corvette, color, and why? And it can't be your dad's.
It can't be my dad's.
Oh man, I'm in trouble in this game.
Let me go ahead and finish you off real quick here. Hopefully.
Gotta say, finish me off, huh?
Let's see here. I have a yellow C4, and as far as looks go, I think it's as cool as they can look. But like we talked about, I'm also very, very partial to a yellow C7 Z06 manual. Okay, you got it. Boom.
I was kind of nervous.
No, you had that.
All right. What's with the auto lock on that car?
So it's the earliest possible version of that. If you're near it, it doesn't. It mostly just auto locks, but it doesn't really auto unlock.
Which is the
like
convenient one you want.
I don't remember which one's which. Oh, double hump here. Oh, triple. There's one right.
This is going to be good for your extra.
Oh no! Stay in. Stay in.
That.
Oh! That's unbelievable.
That is total horseshit. How'd you learn stick, and what was the car?
It's a 1936 Ford.
You learned on a 1936 Ford.
My dad, and I think it's...
What are you, 105?
I know. It was the Great Depression when I learned. I don't know if I told you that.
Yeah.
We were subsiding off of newspaper and twine.
Yeah, that is such a cool story.
Oh,
How hard was it?
It's a flathead V8. Once you get it, it's just kind of goes along. It's not fast. You're really on top of it with the steering because it finds every little rut in the road, and you know, the brakes, when you brake, it doesn't exactly, all four of them don't lock up, you know, engage at the same time. There's a lot going on. Wow. Throw in the manual part of it, and I think it was a great way to learn. It's like, hey, driving is an all-immersive experience. Dang it.
So why did you start a YouTube channel?
Now that is a good question. It was a place to store videos and look at them in the computer lab with your friends. And
the
literally,
computer
oh my
lab.
gosh.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Fast forward a number of years, and I'm like, I have all of the ingredients. Why am I not doing this? I mean, I would have been like, hey, if you made $100 this month, I was like, that's not bad for screwing around. When I first did it, you wouldn't think, but I was so shy if there's anybody around. I was like, I need the room to do this.
They say when you do something, first you'll suck at it, then you'll suck a little less, and then a little less.
You're not getting better if you're not evolving. And is this a stroke?
I think we could just call it a penalty stroke, right? Or just pull it out.
See, this is, we could have had a moment of reflection.
We could have a moment of reflection, a quiet reflection.
That's the smell of New Jersey.
No. Okay. If I'm ranking this one, I would say this was the most difficult mini golf I have ever played.
So I'm just trying to picture me at 5. I've been frustrated and like, what? I can't get a single one. And I'm like,
I love that you're saying, I like to picture myself at 5. Because 5 is the appropriate age to play mini golf. Okay, we're gonna take a quick pit stop.
Okay.
On the way. So we're gonna take an hour drive, turn it into 15 minutes with a quick and enjoyable pit stop that is...
I can't wait.
Very New Jersey.
Very New Jersey.
Yes.
I can't wait.
I'm trying to get you all the Jersey experience.
If my day keeps getting more and more Jersey.
Your accent.
I know. I'm gonna have an accent by the end of the video.
I hope you come home and you're like, hey, Ma, can I get some coffee?
Coffee.
Hey, Ma, I'll take the hole. You didn't dig no hole before.
I'll take the fucking hole. I don't give a fuck. Was the first hole I dug?
You guys have it. I noticed it on my drive-in last night. A lot of nonsense town names.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, what kind of a... But we have a town called it's not like first gear right now. A town called El Dorado. But you can't say that in Kansas. What? They say El Dorado.
El Dorado?
Even the...
Nobody pronounces it El Dorado.
Even the township is like, I'm the mayor of El Dorado. On the news. There's a storm. It's in El Dorado. If you say El Dorado, people will be like, what? And I'm like, well, that's what it is. We also have the Arkansas River, and you know how that's spelled.
Arkansas.
Mm-hmm. So guess what we call it? The Arkansas River.
No, you don't.
Yep. Just...
I'm going to stay right up here. You call it the Arkansas River.
Yep.
Man, I remember, you want to talk about things that are traumatic for you? I remember saying Arkansas in like 2nd grade one time, and the whole class laughed.
You idiot! You're like, well, it's spelled like that. We're going to have an opportunity to do the Corvette wave here. I just want to say.
Oh, yeah.
But sometimes these mid-engine guys don't do it. Oh, he did. Okay, it was late, but he did it. Okay, say that's.
But we were also 2 lanes over, and he still saw us.
It's a thing. I guess Jeep people do it too. But
Jeep people do. Yes, Jeep people are a little obsessive about it. Apparently.
Yeah.
Yep. And right there, Bud Lake Bagel and Donut.
Oh yeah.
Let's get a bagel.
Oh yeah.
Hell for it. What do we got? We got blueberry. We got egg. You have pumpernickels left?
We do a marble rye with butter and toasted. Okay, bagels in hand.
Bagels in hand.
I imagine though, in this modern
Stay the right thing.
era, with everybody riding each other's asses and stuff, people are not gonna be forgiving to a stick shift on a hill around here.
No, they're yeah. In fact, I've literally stopped. I remember when I was a teenager, there were times where I would literally open the window and go, come around, go around.
That's the nice thing, modern sticks, even of course, they have the hill start assist, it'll hold the brakes and let you go up, and you're like, that's the greatest invention right at the end of stick shift being available.
Checks every corner.
Not really. All right. Now I've got my bagel. You really are throwing it at me like my dad teaching me to drive. Drive stick shift in New Jersey and eat a bagel at the same time.
This is how I grew up.
Mm-hmm.
And no GPS. So if you had directions, it was with MapQuest.
And you're like,
or it was just drive till you see the red house, then make a right.
Oh, and heaven forbid you ask an older person for directions, and they're like, drive 3/4 of a mile northeast, and you're like, oh crap, I already don't. I already don't know.
We're gonna take Route 80 east to New York City. You should be coming up here.
I gotta say, bagel,
Come.
excellent. And already accelerating to get on the highway. What a concept from where I'm from. These people are still going 35 right
Ramps
now.
are speedways.
Yeah.
The on-ramp is like this little protected area.
It
where
is.
There was never going to be a cop doing radar, and you could always just.
And almost even if there was, there's that built-in mistake or excuse, an officer. I was accelerating to highway speeds, and I didn't realize. Oh man, I've never seen the skyline.
There's your skyline.
That is
New York City.
That was so cool to come around the corner too.
It is the only city in the world like it. I don't care what anybody says. So the day on 9/11, it was a day just like, I mean, literally, it's a week away.
We're not that far away, yeah.
It was a day just like today. It was gorgeous. And I was driving to Sears at the mall, Rockaway Mall. And I was listening to Howard Stern like I did every morning. And all of a sudden you heard a plane crash into one of the World Trade Centers. And Howard's like, oh, you know, that happened years ago. It was probably a small one, right? Whatever. And they're like, no, it was a jumbo jet. And then I worked in the electronics section of Sears. And there's TVs everywhere. I watched the second tower hit live on TV.
That's crazy.
I was an EMT on a first aid squad. It was about an hour later, I got a call, hey, you're needed.
Yeah.
Me and my father were on the same first aid squad. We got into an ambulance, and I was in New York City 12 hours later.
Dude, you were a first responder on 9/11.
I was
absolutely incredible.
So I went to Liberty. First, we went to Giant Stadium. We staged at Giant Stadium, and then they were sending ambulances in groups over to Liberty State Park.
Yeah.
Our number eventually got called, and what was interesting is I got separated from my dad. So my mom was very upset over the whole thing.
Right.
The country was under attack.
Nation was panicked. Yeah.
And so we literally went to Liberty State Park. Then we staged there, and then they were like, all right, you guys are up. And we grabbed our gear, and there's a police boat. We got on the police boat. They dropped us off at Battery Park. And we walked about a mile from the pier in Battery Park up to the smoldering ash.
Oh my goodness.
And it was like walking in 3 inches of snow, except it was dust.
Like I said, I can't believe I've never talked to somebody who's been there, they were near it. I've seen the images, and that's it. I mean, like that's.
We went over this bridge, like I literally, and the memories are so seared. I remember one of the signs, you know, the highway signs, warning signs. Literally, as we're getting close to New York City, the sign says, New York City closed.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I'll never forget looking at those words.
That's like, yeah, it's like out of a movie. Yeah, or something.
New York City closed. Did you know the evacuation of New York City after 9/11 was the largest evacuation of, you know, a human collection
area
since the Dunkirk evacuation in World War II?
Wow, no, I did not know that.
Because, you know, like sea evacuation.
Right.
Because it was literally boats were bringing people across to the other side to get them, you know, out of New York City.
Yeah.
No, we have not.
It's the very, very cobblestoney 3/4 of a mile.
This is really messing with my stomach.
Yeah. I'm just trying to see ahead. I'm like, this is fucking. So I have to get in there first. All right. Well, where are we? I know it's beautiful.
This is the Empty Sky Memorial for 9/11.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So what they built was 2 walls with the names of all the victims. And if you stand in just the right spot, the 2 walls make twin towers.
Oh my gosh.
And you just look in New York City, and that's where they were supposed to be.
Wow.
So
Well,
this is my first time
this will be your first time seeing
actually being here.
That's really cool, especially like we talked about in the car with you being a first responder on the scene. That's gonna be.
This was definitely not an easy thing to be 18 for. So yeah, if we come over like this direction here, I see you stand right here.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's powerful.
Look at these rivets.
I know.
Bent as this thing
And these
broke.
are no joke rivets. Any of this.
So this memorial is dedicated to New Jersey's innocent love. Obviously,
Okay.
so many people
Right. Commuted.
into New York City. This forever changed my life for sure.
Yeah.
Made me want to wear a uniform and serve others.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that building right there is the train depot.
Okay.
And when people would come to Ellis Island, they'd get on trains right here.
This is where they.
And this took them to wherever they were going in the United
But
States.
this was their first step in America.
Millions of people.
Yeah.
I want to say 11 or 13 million people came through Ellis Island and ended up in the United States.
This is cool. This is a great view right here too.
Yeah. The Statue of Liberty. Actually, that
I was gonna
police
say,
car
like,
right
can we
there is
see
U.S.
it?
Park Police. But we can walk over if you want.
I was gonna say it was a
I want to get you to at least see it.
Yeah, I know. I want to see
You
it.
should see it over here.
The tour. I can see the torch. Is that not it or no? On
Where?
the other side,
Where?
there's 4 spires, and then is that it?
Oh yeah.
So
yeah,
I can see it.
That's it.
Just
Yeah.
not in all of its glory, but yeah. Huh.
Now, is it true that like ectoplasm will make it move?
Yeah. Yeah. Every once in a while it moves. Worth the trip.
Oh yeah. This is awesome. Like you said, absolutely beautiful.
Full Jersey experience. You know,
Full
this
Jersey experience.
definitely is a huge defining. You know, I guess if you're in southern Jersey, it might be a little bit different. But for those in northern New Jersey, New York City is a defining part of your childhood and your life for sure.
Right.
And obviously the Twin Towers were a huge part of that.
Yeah. Thank you for taking me to see this. This was really something.
Thanks for coming
It's-
out.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
You're a great tour guide. You always get a local. You know, that's somebody who's read the.
You
the pro-
always
the
get a
brochure.
local.
All right.
We have
Back in the old vet.
one more stop. We're gonna go to some place that is very Jersey, and
Okay.
that's where we'll finish.
I can't wait. And in the meantime, we're going to do traffic because if we have
We're
to take,
probably gonna hit some traffic, which would be
if we take
perfect.
the same way back that we came, it was stand still.
Yeah, we're probably gonna hit some traffic on the way back. Yeah, it'll be perfect.
Let's go do it.
All right, let's go. I have a deal.
Is this lane?
Yeah, it's a
Okay. Well, I'm in a New Jersey Inn.
Yeah, you just
See, look.
Yeah, he's
Look. There's my traffic segment right there.
All right.
All right. We've
Final
made it.
location.
Yeah.
What's more Jersey than a diner?
And this is a very diner-looking diner.
This is the Jefferson Diner. We're in Jefferson, New Jersey.
I like that on the sign it just says it's featured on food shows. So it has been on at least one.
At least one food show.
And
After you, please.
Thank you. And now it's on this show. I was like, well, oh man, the pie rotunda. I haven't seen one of these in forever.
Can we get a booth? Yeah.
Wait.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Great. How about a Taylor ham, egg, and cheese? You have that?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll actually split that if that's okay with you.
Okay. Taylor vegan cheese.
Taylor ham, egg, and cheese with salt, pepper, ketchup. I have a gift for you.
Oh my gosh. I can't wait. Let's see.
It's a cat shirt. Okay. It's a cat shirt. And that is Ojibwe, a Native American language.
Okay.
And it stands for Pretty Good Dancer.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can't believe. My parents thought that was the funniest thing when I was a kid. I love this. So to explain this, I wear cat shirts for all of my videos, right?
Yes, I've noticed.
I wore one today. It was an unintentional thing. I don't have my own merch, and I feel
You
kind
need
of
your own cat merch.
funny because I was like, if people are gonna buy stuff, they're not gonna buy stuff with my name on it. I mean, like it'd be weird if I just wore a shirt that just said Jeff Daniels. Like it wouldn't make it. You'd be like, okay, like it'd just be weird. So it became this thing that I just kind of always wearing cat shirts. My mom's always buying them. Well, the significance of the Pretty Good Dancer story, when we were in school, very young, we had, we were learning about Native Americans. We were learning
25.
how to pick names. Yeah, right. And, we had a list of things to pick from. And I don't know why I came up with it. It was like, okay, pretty, I saw that on there. I was like, good dancer. I was like, I'm a pretty good dancer. Like, I mean,
It's
I'm
a
a child.
great Native American name.
And I told my parents that, and I couldn't understand why they thought it was so funny. It took me until way later in life that they were like, you didn't choose for Lord of the Dance or like best dancer in the world. You went with pretty good.
Dancer.
And I was like, yeah, because I'm not the best. I was like, I'm pretty good.
Pretty good.
Can I get you guys anything else right now?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Nope, I think we're good.
Enjoy,
Look at that.
guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Yeah, cheers.
Sandwich cheers.
Yes.
Just tailoring. But it's the perfect harmony of ingredients.
Oh, and I haven't had this in so long. So what's next for Elliot Alphas?
Bigger, better, more. Just like we talked about with the American muscle car earlier on the golf course. I need to keep making content, but keep pushing the limits.
Hey guys, I'm Eric from Fanathem, and thank you for checking out our content. I never know how these videos are gonna go. The intent is for you, if you're a fan of their channel, you already like them for what they do, now you like them for who they are, and I hope to expose that through the videos that we create. If you like what you saw, please like, subscribe, hit that bell icon so you get notifications. See you on the next one.